All right, guys, today we're sitting here with two very top-end flagship Garmin watches. Right here we have the Garmin Enduro 2, and then right here we have the brand new Tactix 7 Amoled. All right, now first off, these are completely different from the screens. They use completely different screen displays. The Garmin Enduro 2 uses the memory in pixel, and then this used it obviously the AMOLED. And what it is, so this the memory in pixel will be a lot brighter. Like outside in the sun, it'll just look so vibrant. I mean, it looks beautiful. And then normal indoors, I mean, it's okay. I mean, the light triggers on every time you press a button, or if you have the touch on. This watch has done me wonders, and I thought I was going to keep it a little longer. I've had it over a year, actually. But then I'm just a sucker for these high-end Garmin watches. This one really set me back, so now I got to try to sell this. It'll eventually sell on Marketplace. But anyways, not talking about that. We kind of just want to compare them. And, I mean, it's really for each their own. Also, the second biggest difference would be the battery life. Now, this does show 30 days battery. It's on 98%, but that's with the display not always on. Watch, because it's going to turn completely black. See, this one, the screen's always on under it. Screen's always on. This one, I think I have it set to 8 seconds. It should be turning off. It seems like that was longer than 8 seconds. Maybe because I just touched it anyways. Maybe it was 15 seconds. Okay, well anyways, now we're going to just kind of look at them. Now they also, here's the third difference. You see the sensors in the back? Your Enduro 2 has the older one. I don't know exactly what it's called, but you could totally tell the upgrade right here. This might get a little more accuracy on your sleep, your running, your pulse, your heart rate, all that. Yeah, they're both made super high-end quality right here. Can't go wrong with either one. This is going to cost you a lot less. When I purchased this a year ago, it was $1,100. I bought it the day it came out. Like I said, I'm a sucker for these high-end Garmin watches, and then this one I bought as soon as it hit Amazon. I debated it for a few hours, and then I went for it. I am super happy, though. This is my first Garmin AMOLED. I've always had the memory in pixel. And like I said, this watch has done me wonders. The first thing I always do when I get new watches is I set up the hotkeys. And what that is, so it's the same for both. Go ahead and hold the middle button for the menu. You'd want to scroll all the way down to settings on both of them. And then you would go to hotkeys. And what it is, you set like combination buttons or a single button. Like, look, hold start. So if I hold this down, it's going to bring up my flashlight. Oh, yeah, and to come into another difference here, here's both their flashlights. As you see, this one has the green. This one has the red. Kind of for each their own. I do prefer the green. It's actually a little brighter even. I mean, it really is. So there we have that. And you know what else I noticed? I believe that gets brighter than that. Okay, maybe not. Maybe about the same, but they're both on max brightness. Enduro. Tactix. I don't know. It's hard to say. Both of them hurt my eyes looking at it, which I shouldn't be doing. Okay, so see how I set that hotkey where if I'm in any mode right here, like it's real handy. Just whoop, hold it, boom, I'm into my flashlight. And I got my back button. I keep that as the back button. I don't know if you can really change that. And then another hotkey I always do is where I hold both of these, go into sleep mode, go out of sleep mode. And then right here, the opposite, boom, touchscreen. On and off. Like for when I'm hopping in the shower, I just don't like the water hitting it. Starts making it go all wacky. And I actually set these ones the exact same. Touchscreen off, touchscreen on. It's one of the first thing I did is set up my hotkeys. And look, see, now you wonder, how did that go all red like that? And it went into sleep mode, and now it's called, oh my gosh, I forget the name, but I'm going to show you this right here. Here, let me get out of sleep mode. Okay, now I'm going to go back into my menus here, and we're going to go all the way down, and we want to go to system, and then oh well, it's actually found. I did that on in my sleep mode, which this does not have that effect. And under display, redshift. Sorry, that's what it's called, redshift, which is really cool. So I have that on. These are the settings for how I want my night mode, and it activates at like 11:30 every night. And then it turns off all notifications. It helps preserve the battery, and I'm not bothered at the same time. I have this set the same way, except it doesn't have the red shift. So that's really cool using your hotkeys. It's just easy to navigate to certain things you want. And then all these high-end watches, Garmin's that have the light. Just hold that. So if you double tap, your light comes on, and it comes on according to whatever setting you have it on. So if I had it on that, double tap, it's going to come back just the same like that. That's a feature that's just built in. I don't think you could change that, and each one has that. And I'll turn that back. I like it up all the way bright. Okay, and then let's look more into let's see the differences here. Now we're going to go into the main menu by just holding the light button right here. Oh, I got to set my alarms on this one. Anyways, I guess you got to pay for applied ballistics. I don't go out shooting. I don't need that. Stealth mode disables wireless and communications. I believe this does not have stealth mode. So look, stealth mode on. Okay, let's change that. Let's turn that off. There's another difference right here, and there it is, night mode. You can't really see it, but look, it's like a green. And now when I go into the light, my flashlight, it only allows green. Oh wow, it's hard to see, but I'm changing how bright it is, but you'd see it when you have the proper equipment and gear. It reminds me of the red shift, but it's super hardly even visible at all. And it's for like military, or agents out in the woods or whatever, doing on some missions, some high-tech stuff there. It's cool to know that I have that. I'll probably never use that. So we will turn that off. Boom, and it comes right back. And I'm really loving the Amoled screen opposed to the memory and pixel. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. This feels just super high end. I mean, they both are. Don't get me wrong. And let's see what other kind of differences we have. I believe this offers. Let's see, tactical. I don't know if this has tactical. Get out of that. Boom. Okay. I mean, I have it set up different. I've added more to this. I got to set this one all up. It's going to have all that. Reference point. I don't think this has reference point. This is a cool feature. Track me. So you would start this if you're going on a little hike. You'd start it. It would track you, and then you could say, and then you start it again, and it'll show you how to get back, taking that same route backwards to get back to where you began. So that's really cool. And I can already tell the battery life on this is going to deplete a lot quicker. I mean, I charged it when I was at work. When I got it, it's already at 97. I'm not even joking. This takes maybe 1 to 2% per day. I'm not doing a lot of exercise and jogging around. I use it for my steps and just like having this high quality military watch on my wrist. I know, call me crazy, spend so much, but I love them. They're built like tanks. And I like the bezel. See, the bezels are actually different on these. This is kind of has a curvature to it, and this is more flush. And it just looks more tactical. And also, now I'm going to change my band. This is the official Garmin titanium vented band. Make sure I put it on right, and it's gonna make it look beautiful. Yes, sir. There it is. Such a beautiful band. I mean, you get what you pay for. This cost a pretty penny as well. It was like $300. And then when you actually take out the links, it's like there's little screws, so it comes with everything you need to adjust it. Gosh, and you know, this really matches up. This kind of looks more like this is carbon gray, and I believe this new Tactix one is too. I'm not for sure. I know the Tactix 7 Pro and Ballistics and all that were, I believe, all black. But I am really loving this, and now I just got to try to get some money back and sell this. Gonna kind of miss this, you know. If nobody pays me what I'm asking, I'm gonna probably just hold on to it. I mean, because they're completely different, two different screens. But this is definitely high quality, guys. And I mean, this will be the last watch you'll buy for years, and you'll have the improved sensors. I highly recommend, to be quite honest, if you already got the what is it, Epix Pro on any size. The Epix Pro has the flashlight built in, and it has the Amoled screen. So honestly, unless you want some of these tactical features and the night vision, then I would just hold on to what you have and don't spend all that extra money, because then you got to take a loss selling your other watch. I mean, unless you're crazy like me and you always like having the latest and the greatest and the coolest and the nicest, newest tech, you know, then go for it. But I'm loving this. I haven't even looked at what the watch face is. Let's take a quick look what it comes from the stock ones. What sucks, I can't use the ones I've purchased on this. I tried. I connected it to the app. Ooh, that looks really smooth right there. And you could change these up too. Oops. You press this and look. Dial, I could change the dial. I could, or the background, whatever. And that's pretty sweet. Save, sure. Apply. Okay. Anyways, let's see what else it has to offer. So you're holding this middle button right here, and it brings out, when you're on the main screen, that is. Same applies with this. Well, I wasn't on the main screen. Boom, hold the middle button. You got your watch faces. I have super cool ones I've purchased on this. See those? Those are really, really cool, and you can change all the colors. And you know, you can't really see it. I'm recording on a Samsung Tab S8 Ultra. It just might be my lighting setup. You got the aviation also on this, which you do not. There's another difference. And you know, having this, boom, that red shift is just so sweet. That actually just looks cool wearing it like that, in all honesty. But sorry, here, let me show you the watch face. And all these are changeable. So these are the stock watch faces. Ooh, I like that. If you've seen this actually, here, that shows you kind of more of, it's a red, it's not really orange when I'm looking at it. Nice and red. Oh man, it's just so vibrant. I love this. I mean, the big difference, if you wanted this in that new Apple Watches, I mean, the biggest difference, you can actually talk on the phone, and some of them have LTE, or you have your own service on your Apple Watch. You don't have to bring your phone. You can answer calls. This, you cannot. You can answer a call, but it just answers it onto your phone that you have in your pocket. But you're going to get a significant better amount of battery life. I mean, you're charging your Apple Watch every day to every 2 days, maybe 3 if you're barely doing anything on it, and that's the max you're going to get. Never been a big Apple fan. I'm always Android, but I mean, when it comes to these smartwatches, you got to do Garmin. I mean, that's the best out there in my personal opinion. You know what? Well, I thank you guys for watching. I don't even think we finished looking at all these. Let me just scroll through one time for you. Get all the way down to the bottom. And both of these watches feet, ooh, if you could see that one, the actual colors, it's like almost a silver. That's bright green. Okay, you can't really see. It doesn't give it justice, this camera setup. But But okay, guys, let me know your opinion. I mean, you're looking at a $400 difference. So if you just need something with the ultimate battery, you're going to want to do the Enduro 2. It has most of the same features. You're just going to get a lot more tactical with this bad boy, and I'm loving it. Let me know if you guys have any questions on what you think. I hope this video has helped you kind of get an idea if you wanted to delve in and jump in and purchase one of these. Thank you guys for watching. Like, subscribe, and comment. All right. God bless.